What's goody in the hoodie? It's your boy, Ashe, the Autism Dad from the H2O Gang Get On Bang. That claim that you know is hard to overcome, baby. Apex Legends Season 22 is on the way, and they have a few different changes, map changes, gun changes, changes to the care packages. Let's get into it, and I'll show you guys some of the new things that we can look forward to in Apex Legends Season 22.
So first things first, the new map, E-District. E-District is supposed to be a really big map. They say it's going to be like top 2 in size. It has a lot of high ground, a lot of buildings, a lot of different level changes to get in and out of combat. It's going to be a really extremely fun map to play. It's huge, and on top of that, it allows everybody to play the kind of play style that they want. They have like some small gravity jump pads down there that looks like it's going to make it easier to move around on top of the jump towers as well as the skirmish characters. So we're looking forward to playing E-District. The LMGs have a new hop-up. The gun shield generator is going to give a small shield, about 25 to 40 damage that it can take when you have that hop-up on a light machine gun. If you're running Gibby with that hop up in a light machine gun, he'll also get an additional bonus on top of his shield. They have a new hip fire system for light machine guns as well. The spread is supposed to be really tight, and it's supposed to make the L-Star so much better, as well as the Rampage hip fire better as well. So we're looking forward to playing with the new hop up too. And on to maybe my favorite addition, since I'm such a Hammerpoint fan, the P2020 and the Mozambique are now eligible to be akimbo. It's said to be that the P2020 is going to be a little bit better for more fights, third parties, more people. When you have a one-on-one fight, the Mozambique is supposed to be a little better in those close range situations. The hammer points, if you put it on one, it'll also just mirror to the other. So I'm really looking forward to playing with the new akimbo P2020 and Mozambique weapons in Season 22. So for our damage and buff section, it looks like the shotguns are going to get a slight damage buff, but they're going to have one less shell in the actual clip. The Havoc hipfire spread has now been nerfed a little bit. It's going to make it a little harder to hit those targets on the hipfire. The Hemlock damage was dropped down from 20 to 19, and the flatline magazine size has been dropped down as well. The R301 has a magazine buff, which has been a long time since we've seen a good buff on the R301, so it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. It's going to be a little bit different of a playstyle this year, and I'm really excited to see how that's going to work out. They're going to remove the original pubs and change that to their new revival mode, which is going to kind of be like a rebirth resurgence in their respawn revival mechanic style. So we'll see how that works. That's going to replace pubs, but as far as we know, ranked will be the same. One thing we might see transfer over from Respawn Revival Mode into Ranked is the new Battle Sense mechanics. They're going to have health bars when you're shooting at enemies, and enemies will also highlight when they're out of cover and in a close proximity to you. There's supposed to be a lot of small character changes coming to Apex Legends Season 22. 3 that really stood out to me that I think you guys are going to like. Number 1, Caustic tanks. They now have been changed to red for enemy tanks and green for team tanks. This is something that the community's been wanting for a really long time. So we're super excited to see how that's going to fare. Also, you can pick up your tanks from far away remotely. You don't have to be next to them. And that goes for Rampart and other characters that use shields and tanks as well. Number 2, Vantage. Her sniper has gotten a buff now. It's going to get a buff on the first shot, and it's going to get a buff on the second shot, especially for the headshot multiplier. This is awesome, especially because she has the laser on her sniper. It makes more sense that if you actually hit someone with that laser, giving up your position every single time, that you get more damage for it. I think the highest that I seen was maybe like 165, 175 for a headshot on the second shot with it. So that's pretty good. And last but certainly not least, one of my favorite ranked characters, Crypto, is getting another buff after getting buffed a few times between season 17 and season 21. He's getting another buff. Now, when Crypto goes inside of his drone, he will turn invisible. Yes, I said invisible. He's going to turn invisible when he's inside of his drone. I'm assuming that recon characters will still be able to scan him out when he's in his drone, but this is a huge buff that I think makes it really easy and for us to get those EMPs off and hide when our team is already pushing towards those fights and give us a fighting chance when we're in close quarter combat with a drone. This is going to be a buff that I'm interested to see how it works out. So many new changes, so many new things, respawn revival mode, updates to the new characters. There's going to be new loot crates, red loot crates that take a little longer to open, gold loot crates as well. It's got the map E-District looks extremely fun, a lot of buildings, a lot of high ground. If you guys are excited to play Apex Legends Season 22, like and share this video and subscribe to our channel for more content.